All right, gentlemen, interesting turnout of events there in Osun State. Senator Adeleke has been declared governor-elect of Osun State. I'd like to know what could have prompted Osun voters to vote differently this time, unlike 2018. Thank you.
It's difficult to say that they voted differently this time. Maybe the question should have been, what could have made the Osun people to give Adeleke a decisive victory this time? You know, he won he won in 2018 on the first ballot. And then there was a rerun, which he then lost by a little over 400 votes, which was quite close. So you can sense that the support base had always been there. Because if the support base was not there, we couldn't have won on the first ballot. And APC was able to force a rerun, which they then won. So the support base has always been there. Ede, we expected massive turnout from Ede. But what they did better this time was to defeat the APC in Osogbo and Olonda. These are areas where the APC had not previously lost elections. When you lose in Osogbo and Olonda, it's going to be very difficult for you to win the election because those are the most densely populated areas and the heart of the state capital. Look at Adeleke, for example. A ward in Osogbo is bigger than some local governments. I was there, I saw the road that the governor built across that whole area, very big area, densely populated in the heart of Osogbo city. And for APC to have lost, in fact, by a huge margin in that area, the message was clear that it would be impossible for them to catch up. Added to the quantum of votes from Ede. So you see that the biggest voting blocks, APC lost in the biggest voting blocks. There was no way that the votes from Ile-Ife alone would have altered the entire the completion of the voting, because you then need to play catch up, and that catch up was a mountain to climb for the party. In my view, the areas dominated by civil servants, there are some wards in Osogbo town dominated by civil servants, pensioners, retirees. APC lost in all of those areas, and also lost the government house polling booth. That is to tell you that the civil servants, a critical voting bloc in any election, whether it's Osun or Lagos or anywhere, they didn't vote for the governor, or only a few of them voted for the governor. I've asked people why this was so, because the governor never missed paying their salary for one day, and he was paying them their salaries in full. But I was told that the civil servants wanted the arrears being owed before the governor got into office to be paid. There were also arrears of pension, huge, amounting to billions of naira. But for an administration already saddled with so much debt, there are occasions when Osun will receive zero allocation from the federation account, because if the allocation, if the distributable revenue being shared in a particular month comes very low, with the irrevocable standing order in place, you may get little or nothing. Maybe you may not even get anything. So, but the governor made sure that he never owed any salary and he did not get new loans. What is happening these days is that more and more governors are just taking loans up and down. I've said repeatedly that there are implications for taking loans in a non-restrained manner, the way governors are taking it. It means that the administrations that will come after you will commit so much to servicing the debt, and they won't have enough to take care of welfare of workers. They won't have enough even for infrastructure. There was a governor who wanted to focus even a lot of the little that is left to deliver infrastructure. But to the worker is thinking, look, instead of building that bridge, I'm being owed some money. Why don't you pay back? Many people have, it's the same problem that the governor of Benue has. The governor of Benue inherited huge liabilities by way of paid salaries. When the recession came in 2017, it became difficult to pay. But from 2018, he has been paying salaries. But people are saying, oh, the arrears. You mean like, what people are saying is you can't leave those arrears unpaid and simply focus on paying from 2018, paying regularly from 2018 and expect that we will pat you on the back. So we've seen this election has taught us that, look, you must find the balance between delivering infrastructure development and welfare, taking care of welfare of workers. It has also taught us that whatever is happening on the national scene can also have a negative impact on voting at state level. Because I've seen people who said, look, if we were to simply vote for this man, he tried his best, given the resources at his disposal. But there's hunger in the land, there's insecurity across board. We don't think that we should vote for the APC. So this is all kinds of issues played up. But then, this is politics. It's not. I remember the US president, Bill Clinton. Bill Clinton created 13 million jobs after he promised Americans that he would create 10. What did we see? Americans didn't allow his deputy, Al Gore, to succeed him. They went for George W. Bush. And what did we see? It was George W. Bush that eventually plunged America into recession.